size of that mouth. And here on the rocks we're catching these guys, we're catching Amberjacks, blue runners, and there's much bigger fish out there to catch than this. But like I said, here for a few days, we're going to provide you the selection of clips. But it's a stunning place with just amazing fish.
There was incredible action on the surface as well. Here you can see me using a popper, and the fish effectively just throw themselves at the lure, and I've instantly got a fish on after popping it along the surface. However, I think this one comes off. Yeah, as you can see, it's come off. And recasting that lure doesn't take very long for the fish to find it again. Absolutely amazing fishing. Here, a small Amberjack has taken the surface popper, but despite its small size, you can see it's put up a hell of a fight. These fish were absolutely awesome, and I think on this day I caught at least 10 of these fish in quick succession. Absolutely incredible little fish. Here another jack has taken the popper really close into the rocks. The fish will follow the popper right in and take it right at the last minute. And this is good fun, but it means the fish are incredibly lively once you get them up to try and unhook them, as you're about to see. Here I'm hooked into one of the bigger fish from my time on Ascension. It's a nice blackjack taken on the surface popper. These fish fight really hard, and you can see I'm thoroughly enjoying myself here. Awesome fishing.
Stunning blackjack on the rocks here in Ascension. Just here popping with my travel rod, and this absolute beast took it. I have no idea how big it is. Feels like it's double figures to me. It fought like awesome. Look at the mouth on that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Just amazing fishing. Alright, let's put it back. Now it's Liz's turn to have a go at catching some fish. Here she's hooked into her first fish of the time of Ascension. I think it's a nice little amberjack, and you can see they fight like hell, but she's managing to get to grips with catching them. Bear in mind, this is probably only her second or third time fishing ever. I think we all wish our early fish could be amberjack rather than some small gudgeon. You can see here as well, not only are there more amberjack following Liz's fish in, as they often seem to, but you can see how ravenous the triggerfish are. As soon as there's a fish on the surface distressed, they'll be there biting. But here we go, lovely fish. Liz is absolutely delighted to have caught that. Nice. Right, I'm going to put it back.
to clarify, Liz is not a fisherwoman, but she is now. Nice. Nice amberjack for Liz. I'm going to let her go now.
In the evenings we tended to fish a different spot, fishing into deeper water, and as we found that as the sun went down the fish really seemed to switch on, catching mostly blackjacks but also some blue runners and some grouper as well. Now here's Liz having a go. She's just fishing a Dexter wedge here just under the surface. And I must say we brought a lot of poppers with us on this trip, and as exciting it is catching fish on poppers, the Dexter wedge definitely seemed to be the most versatile and useful lure we had. As you're about to see here, Liz is about to fish this slightly deeper now. In fact, we would let these Dexter wedges off and sink for over a minute, pulling line off the spool at the spot, it was so deep, and then do a fast retrieve back, and that seemed to prove really effective for catching blackjacks. But we can fish them on the bottom, we can fish them on the surface, and they're dirt cheap as well compared to the expensive poppers. And we're just pairing that with a £150 leader and a £50 braid, and that seemed to work.
Nice blackjack, just getting into night time. Definitely double figures this one. Did over 12-13 pounds. Oh, fought like hell. Awesome fish, just took a Dexter wedge just under the surface. Heart-stopping stuff. Just absolute fighting machine. So cool. Let's put it back. Right in again. Another small blackjack, I reckon, this time. Maybe not quite as small as the last one. But it's getting dark now, as you can see, and this seems to be when the fish switch on at this spot, for whatever reason. I'm not complaining. It's down here now, come on. But nice fish, we'll put them straight back. All right. Good stuff. Slightly better one on now. Still not massive, but trust me, that clutch is very tight. Woohoo! This is our last night here tonight. Safe to say, we've only been here 5 days, we've definitely made the most of it. Even if I don't get this fish, in now, God is it fun. That's absolutely phenomenal fishing. We're only here stopping over on our way to St Helena, so we're very lucky to be here. And yeah, can safely say it's the best fishing I've ever had. Liz, who's now filming me, has also got her hands dirty. She's caught quite a few jacks. Some trigger fish and all sorts, so we've both had a really good time. But a few more fish left of the night, then we've got to go back home and pack. But I'm going to stop talking now and try and get this fish in. He's under the rod tip now. There we go. Maybe 8-9 pounds. Awesome fight, awesome fish. What a place. Ready? I'll put this little one back. Look at the mouth on that. What on earth is this? What a fish. Look at the size of the tail, the shape, the colours. I just think that's got to be the best fish I've ever caught.